Standing here with your limited late model feature winner tonight, second time this season, second week in a row. Rich Hammond, how does it feel?
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, that car looked like it was pretty good out there. I mean, Gary had a really good lead on you, and you were able to reel him in. I mean, was there something special about the car, or was it just hitting your spots?
Well, there was a bunch of stuff in front of me. The 19 and the 23 were really getting into hot and heavy. I had the 14 car. I had another couple other cars. I had Jeremy behind me. I had to check up because the 19 and the 23 got together. So Gary was able to just get out there and run his race. So once I got past all the traffic, I just did one at a time, and I didn't think I was gonna run him down. So I just kept digging and digging and digging. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we got to win every race, and hopefully something, I catch a break because Jeremy's so far ahead in the points. So we're just going to come here and keep winning races. I got to thank all my sponsors. I got to thank Rob from RRC for all the hard work they do, Kyle, Tyler, Haley, my girlfriend Amy and Max. I got to thank all my sponsors, Wheeler's Auto Parts, Life Care, Family Chiropractor, Alpine Tree Company, Williams Race Gears, Rad Auto Machine, Kaz Custom Interiors, Riley Generators, Sunoco Race Fuels, MWI, Mobile Welding Industries, DMW Graphics, Stafford Speedway, and the fans. I already thanked them, the crew. And
once again, SK Lights, your feature's up next. Let's get them all back, please. SK Lights, your feature's up next. Let's get them all back, please.
And I got to thank Mike Pottle and Sons Home Improvement Handyman. And I want to shout out to my buddy Bill Struble for the tire that he bought me this week. Thank you very much. I'm appreciative of the little help that I can get.
Well, Rich, it took a little while to get the monkey off your back this year in 2023. Certainly didn't take long to keep it off your back. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We are here with your late model feature winner, Wayne Corey Jr. Wayne, how does that sound?
Sounds great to me. I mean, it's been way too long, so we're just happy to be here. It's been an up and down year, but we knew we had it in us, so nice to be back.
Yeah, can you put into words how it feels with the up and down year you've had? I mean, you started the year really strong. You had some real good luck at the start of the year, some real bad luck here kind of in the middle, and then looks like things are bouncing back now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, anybody that races can probably tell you that, after a while, you start to question, like, is it me? What's going on? You start to, your confidence goes a little bit, but I mean, once we got this thing worked out, the car was on rails tonight, and it was just nice to be fast again, and I think we can go and do this a few more times before the end of the season.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a special piece of driving. You put the thing up front early, you stayed up front the entire time. That's got to be, it's got to feel really good.
Yeah, I just, the guys worked so hard on this. It was, I mean, as you might remember, we wrecked on the front stretch a few weeks ago. It needed a front clip. The car was out of commission for 3 weeks, so Bob Phil did a great job getting it back together. My crew chief, Gary, had an accident last week, went to the hospital, missed the race. It was his birthday yesterday, so we're happy to be here for him, and that he's back and that he's healthy. My mom's birthday this weekend, so we're just happy to be back in Victory Lane. And I do need to thank my sponsors. Springfield Thunderbirds are helping us out. Restore, Whip Sporting Goods, Stafford Sand and Gravel. King Gray Coach Lines has been super helpful. And just want to thank Stafford for all the contingency sponsors they're bringing on, and appreciate everybody.
Well, Wayne Corey Jr. with a lot of reasons to celebrate this week. Congratulations, my friend. We're looking forward to seeing this 10 in Victory Lane a little bit more here between now and the end of the season.
I certainly hope so. We'll be back.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
We are here with your 3-time SK Light Division winner, George Bessette Jr. Man, that thing comes out of nowhere week after week. What can you put into words for us here to help us explain what's going through your mind?
Just got to be super patient with these races. It's hard to be patient in only 20 laps, but sometimes things fall your way, and tonight was one of those nights. And we just stayed out of trouble early, almost got wrecked going into 3 there, avoided that, went through the grass, hung on to it, but just got to have the car too. And I just can't thank can't thank all my guys enough. The awesome hard work we put in this car, and we were working late last night trying to get both cars done, and it's all worth it tonight. And we got one more race to go. Let's try to get that top 2.
You know, I was going to ask you, when the car got turned there between 3 and 4, and you were able to keep that thing straight. I mean, this rules package here says that as long as you keep it straight, you keep your spot. A little bit of luck on your side?
Absolutely. You know, I hit the brakes, I got hit in the bumper, and got a little sideways. Just try to keep my foot in without completely spinning it out, because once you hit the grass, it's like hitting ice. So I put it back in second gear and drove out of the grass and got my spot back, which was awesome. So that was good news when we parked and they said I was second, so that was pretty cool.
All right, well, before we get you out of here to the open modified car, you got some sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank Alaska Roofing and Sheet Metal, LaJoy Scrap Metal Recycling, Northeast Fine Flooring Design, F&M Electric, Bagel Man, Associating Lightning Rods, Heffron Heating and Cooling, McCarthy's Seamless Gutters, Woodland Building, Bertozzi Electric. There's so many guys, Lee Seward Plumbing and Heating, Air Gas, SKM, all these guys, you know. Steven helps me out with my open car, and, you know, we're going to have some good speed tonight because of him. So just can't thank these guys enough. And Bucket Bob, thanks for keeping my car so clean.
George Bessette Jr. finds himself on top of the podium for the 3rd time this season. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Man, I'll tell you what, the 11 car was awful tough tonight, Corey. Nice piece of driving, man, to get there, and once you got there, I was off to the races.
Yeah, this thing was ridiculous tonight. This is the car we've been missing the past couple weeks. I really got to thank my dad. You know, we thought we were lacking in performance with the motor, and that's all he needed to hear, and he ponied up with a fresh one, and it showed tonight. Thank you, TA. You know, this is a new motor, and it really showed, yeah. The car was awesome, though. Me and Ed were bouncing ideas back and forth off each other, and I literally powered up my old cell phone from when I started racing SKs here, found one of the setups that I ran really well with, and I just wung it. I said, screw it, you know, it's either going to be good or it can't get much worse. And this was the car I remember driving here in 2018, 2019, 2020 when I got my first win. But yeah, I'm super proud of my team. You know, we worked our ass off this week, and it showed.
Yeah, it's been hard to get a win this year in the SKs, man. Tough division, and you've got 2 of them now, 5 career. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I know I hope going forward we can keep the momentum, because sometimes we seem to fumble the football some weeks. But no, I think we'll be good. I'm really proud of how tonight went.
How about some sponsors on this beautiful number 11 car?
Yeah, I just got to thank Hummel's Hot Dogs, Sign Pro, Raceworks, TA Engine, Sargis Associates, Raceworks, Air Gas, my mother, my father, my brother for spotting, my girlfriend, the whole Anderson family. You know, they do so much for me. I'm Island Cove Yacht Sales, Manafort Brothers, Powerhouse Motorsports, CWPM, just everybody that puts this deal together.
All right, man, he's a wheel man. He goes to victory lane for the 2nd time here in 2023 at Stafford Motor Speedway.
Standing here with Chris Danielchuk, winner in the street stock division here at Stafford Motor Speedway. How does that sound?
It sounds great. To tell you the truth, it hasn't sunk in yet. It probably will later tonight, but I'm just so excited. All the hard work we've put into this team the past 4 years, we've been far away, missing it, but this year we've been getting closer and closer, consistently in the top 10, and then we got our first top 5 last week, and to round it off with a win this week is great, and it's my mother's birthday, so that makes it even more special.
You know, I was going to say, you know, it's not been for a lack of effort with this team, obviously. You've had good cars, you've had good runs, some bad luck here and there. And, man, it just all comes together. I mean, when you see cars spinning in front of you right there and you know that you just got to bring it back to the checkered flag, what goes through your mind?
Right, it's either lift and maybe get into it and not win, or just send it and hope it sticks. And there was a point I got to the grass when they were all coming low, and I was a little sideways, and I was like just hoping it would straighten out, and it did, and nobody was on my outside, and I just sailed it to the finish.
Man, that's real awesome. Hey, how about some sponsors that you want to thank, Chris?
First and foremost, the team, Rent a Race Car. They've been with me the entire journey, and they put great equipment together. They've always been with me. And Lapdog Racing, and Pete and Chris Amusements. They make jump houses and provide magic entertainment and everything for kids' parties and all. And all the contingency sponsors, Lincoln Tech for tonight, and yeah, everybody who supported me from day one.
Chris Danielchuk, you are a winner. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you very much. Woo!
Here with Woody Pitcat, the winner of our Lincoln Tech 80, rocking that awesome championship belt. Congratulations on an awesome run tonight. It looked like as soon as you got up front, that car couldn't be denied.
Yeah. Just Cam. It's all my crew chief Cam and just the whole team, obviously. It starts with Doug Dunleavy. the car owner. I mean, he's just a phenomenal car owner. Lets us do what we need to do, and we don't lack anything, obviously, which is nice. And Cam just such an awesome job. You know, I worked with him years ago, and then we went our separate ways for a little while, and then got back together. And ever since we've been back together, we've clicked from the get-go. So it's all him tonight. We tried something a little bit different, and it was nails. It was money. So hats off to him. Hats off to the whole crew. Obviously, we had an awesome pit stop again. We just beat Michael out. I really wanted to restart on the bottom. I still think we would have been all right. It sounded like he only took one to try to gain track position. So I think we would have still been all right because the car was so good. But just thank everybody. It's nice to have my daughter here tonight. She wasn't here on my birthday, so she was here for Victory Lane. And got to thank my wife Erica and the boys Weston and Bryce for letting me do this. And I don't know if they got to stay up, but at least Erica probably stayed up. And just everybody. I had a couple new sponsors that jumped on board for this race, which was nice. Metro Doors, Green Construction. They've been on there, but they helped me a little bit more. And EHR, Eddie Harvey. I always been forgetting him, but he's been a huge supporter this year. And obviously McKinney Construction, Brookfield Glass, Granini's Classic Cars was here tonight, so that was cool. Horsepower Hill Farms, Napa Talon, Mike Holmes, Chris Kenyon, just everybody. The list goes on and on. If I forget you, I'm sorry. Just look at the car. And obviously all the contingencies, Mr. Wargo and Lincoln Tech and everybody and the kids, they do a phenomenal job. I've been very fortunate to have some really cool trophies and some cool hardware. So this was definitely something that I wanted to add to the table. And obviously Gaff and Riverhead Building Supply and the Goodale family and everything that they've done the last time I won. And, their roots and everybody. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. I'm very, very humbled and very fortunate to have this opportunity. And it's a blast. And I forgot all about it, but this obviously Tri-Track and everybody over there, this is, helps start on the front row for the fall final. So that's huge. Obviously we got to qualify, but I think we should be fine there. So we just keep going.
So you got 82 wins here, a career at the track across all the divisions.
Okay.
83. Somebody said 82.
Yeah.
83.
Yeah, I think it's 83.
83 sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Yeah, we'll go
83 wins across all series here.
Yeah.
But man, what is it about these open cars here? I mean, you've won 5 in the last 2 years, Woody.
Yeah, like I said, it all starts with the pieces of the puzzle. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I've had rides. I've been frustrated with stuff that I've had. Just you got to have every piece of the puzzle. That's what we have. We have a great car owner. We have a great crew, great bunch of guys. I've got people that come back that used to help me way back. I mean, in the late 90s, early 2000s that have been helping me. And you need everything. You got good sponsorship. And everything works together, and we're here having fun. And obviously, I have a bunch of seat time here. The Root family, I grew up 7 miles from here, so the Root family and everybody, we have such a great relationship with everybody, and it's a lot of fun. Growing up, I raced late models, so obviously a lot of people in the towns, the Butlers, the Pasacos, the Bennetts, everybody, you always wanted the bragging rights on Saturday morning, So I'm sure that helped a little bit, throughout my years of racing, and I feel like I matured a little bit more, and that's what I like about this racing. I go back to SK racing, and not that it's bad. I love watching it, but it's just I feel like I've changed as I've gotten older, and I like this mentality, just riding, try to take care of your equipment, move around, see what you're doing, get to the pit stop, and then after the pit stop, you just let her rip for the last 20, 25 laps. So it's what I've liked to, and I've adjusted to that, and I want to keep doing it as long as I can.
Well, awesome race tonight, Woody. We're looking forward to seeing you at the fall final.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Bonza.
Congratulations.
Thank you.